Hello everyone. Greetings to you all in the name of our Savior Jesus Christ. And welcome to the academic session 2020 to 2021 to all of you. And as we know, we could not begin our class because of the pandemic and be taking normal classes. And as such, for the betterment of the students, the institution have decided to start online classes. And today I will be giving you instructions or guidelines on how we will be managing our online classes, as well as certain academic guidelines for you today. First of all, I would like to give a step-by-step instruction on how to set up your classroom and how to join the classes. So the first thing you need to do is create a Gmail account. I think most of you have created a Gmail account and have sent it with your registration form. So the next step, after creating a Gmail account, the next step you must do is download Google Classroom and Google Meet. You can go to Play Store, and in there, you have to download Google Classroom and Google Meet, both the apps, okay? So if you have a Google account, then you can go to Play Store, and from there you can download these two apps, Google Classroom and Google Meet. And the third step is this, okay? You have already registered, so we will give your email account to your teachers. So in the third step, the teachers will send link in your Gmail, okay, for the classes. For example, you are going to take, let's say, Systematic Theology 1. Then the teacher who, for example, Sir Muang's class for BTH2, Sir Muang will send you the link for the classroom in your Gmail, okay? Now, when you will receive an invitation from your teachers in your Gmail account, Gmail. So go to your Gmail, you open that Gmail, and then the next is you go to your inbox in your Gmail, and then you click on the link to join the class for which you have registered. Okay, let me give you with a basic example like this. Like I said, let's say you want to join Sir Muang's class, Systematic Theology. Since you already registered for that, he will have your Gmail, okay? And then Sir Muang will send you an invitation to your Gmail. And that invitation, you have to open in your Gmail inbox, go there and click on the link that he sent, okay? I think it is clear enough. And as soon as you click the link, an option will pop up in your phone, okay, in your phone screen, and it will say MI browser if you are using MI phones, things like that, MI browser or something like that, and then at the side there will be Meet, Google Meet. You have to click on the Meet for opening and joining the classroom, okay, for Systematic Theology 1 example, okay. So I think it is clear. First thing, you create a Gmail account. Second thing, you download Google Classroom and Google Meet, these two apps, and install it in your phone. And after installing your phone, that is the thing that you need to do. And you have to wait. And on the first day, for example, when the routine is out, the teachers will be given your Gmail, and they will send you invitation through your Gmail account. And so what you must do is, as soon as you receive the invitation, you have to click on that invitation in your Gmail account, and you will be asked to, and a pop-up will come, and then the pop-up will say Meet or MI browser or Google browser or something like that. You have to click only on Meet, okay? And then when you click on Meet, you will be able to join the classes. I think it's as simple as that, okay? So keep that in mind, okay? So this is a simple instruction, only 3 steps. Create Gmail account, download Google Meet and Google Classroom, and for registering, you are already registered by your teachers. Your teachers will send you the link, the invitation, and click on the link and join it. And for that, click on Meet. That's it. So 3 simple steps, okay, for you to know. And if you have any trouble in joining the classes, you can contact the office, the registrar, or the academic dean, or assistant academic dean anytime, or even our computer operator anytime, okay? If you have any problem in joining the classes, please let us know. And another thing, While taking the classes, I want to give an instruction about this. The next thing you need to do while taking your classes, your volume should be in mute. Until unless the teachers will be taking the classes and will have a discussion with you, not exactly a discussion, will give you a lecture. During that time, the whole of the period, until the teachers give you permission, your volume should be in mute. Please keep this in mind, take note of this. Until and unless the teacher gives you permission to unmute, then put your volumes or your microphones in mute, okay? And as soon as the teacher gives you permission, of course, and give you permission to speak, only then you will be permitted to take off the mute, okay? So these are the simple instructions that I want to give. And in regards to certain academic guidelines, there are certain things that I want to mention. That is, number one, in regards to your attendance. Now, I will not be giving you a full orientation of the academic requirements today, but there are certain basic that is related to your online classes. I would like to lay down a few guidelines for your online classes today. Number one, okay, attendance is very important. We don't want part-time students, and as such, even though this is an online classes, 85% attendance is very important. Is a requirement. 85% attendance in every class is a requirement. That means you cannot be absent from the class more than three or more times, okay? If you do that, your percentage will not reach 85%. And for this, after the teachers registered you in the class, your teachers will be taking attendance every time, and we will be looking at the percentage of your attendance at the end of the semester. It will still be counted. And therefore, all students, if you do not reach 85%, you will be debarred from appearing in the final exam in that subject. For example, let's say you have, let's say, Pentateuch. And in that subject, in other classes, your attendance reached 85%, but in Pentateuch, let's say you get only 70% attendance. Then that means you will not write final exam for that subject, and you will have to recourse that subject. And that is why students, you have to be serious about attending classes, even online classes. And let's say there is a problem in your a technical problem or issues like that, or maybe you got sick or something like that, then inform your teachers prior to the classes, okay? Please inform your concerned teachers prior to the classes or even after the classes. Without information, your absence will be taken seriously, and the decision of the academic committee would be final and binding in this matter. And if the academic committee says, since most of his subjects, his attendance are not good, and we debarred him, not only debarred from exam, and if you are, let's say, put under academic probation, or maybe you are given a discontinued certificate, then you cannot complain about this. So attendance is very important. Keep this in mind. The second thing I'd like to emphasize regarding our academic is assignments. I know we will not be able to have regular assignments and you will not be able to access our library at this time, but teachers are also given instructions on how to give assignments. So you will be having assignments, okay? And in regards to this, there is one thing I want to emphasize. If you fail to submit an assignment in the due date or did not submit at all, this will be considered as incomplete. You are not meeting the requirements, okay? Incomplete, what do we call it? Yes. This will be considered as failing to fulfill academic requirements. Let's say in one subject you do not submit your assignment in the due date, then it will be non-fulfillment of requirements, and as such, all your other works, you may have 85% attendance, and you may do well in all your exams, but in the final exam, you will not be allowed to sit in the final examination, and you will have to recourse that subject. So students, you will be given assignments by your teachers, so be punctual in submitting your papers. Do not wait for the due date. If you can submit it before the due date also, it is very good, okay? But if you fail to submit on the due date, that will be considered as non-fulfillment of academic requirements, and you will not be allowed to sit in the final examination of that subject again. That means you will have to recourse that subject whenever it's offered, okay? And another thing I want to emphasize today is regarding, while taking online classes, regarding your environment, there are certain things that I want to emphasize. The first thing is, do not, when you are online, look for a place that is quiet, maybe your bedroom or maybe a room where nobody will disturb you, okay, please? Look for a place where you will have quiet and will be able to concentrate in the class, not where you'll be disturbed by children or your family members or things like that. So inform your family members also, I will be taking class from this to this, so please do not disturb me. So please make a quiet environment. That will, because if you do not do that, it will disturb the entire classroom also. So please look for a quiet environment. And another thing is, while taking online classes, students are required to dress properly. Like, for example, guys, do not just get up from the bed and sit on your bed and be taking online classes. We expect proper, what do we call it, decorum from the students, okay, while taking online classes. For example, do not come and sit in the classroom with your banyan, or do not, ladies, do not come with your string top, or do not come with your hair uncomb or something like that. It will be a real classroom, okay? So dress properly, wait for your class, your routine will be pasted out, and you will follow that routine, okay? So dress properly and be alert and be ready for your classes. Otherwise, discipline, your teachers are also given the authority to for kicking you out of the class or disciplining you in the class. So if they say anything or debar you from the class, then there is nothing that you can say about it. So that is why dress properly and with the right attitude, join the online classes, please. That is very important for all the students. And regarding routine, we will paste out the routine or in the notice board, but you will not be here, so we will send you the daily schedule tomorrow, I mean in the afternoon on the 31st. So in WhatsApp group, check your routine, and most of the time our classes start from 10 to 3:10, you know that period. So I know some of you will be having 3 classes per day, some of you might have 2 classes, some of you have 4 classes per day. So look at the routine, and during from 10 to 3:30, at what time do you have classes? All students must take note of that. Your teachers will not be responsible for you to attend the classes. You must be responsible for following the daily routine, the schedule, okay? And if you fail to, okay, you said, I forgot, and did not attend the class, you cannot blame the teachers for that, because we were going to give you a daily schedule. So we will give you a daily schedule tomorrow in our WhatsApp group. Everyone must download that one, print it out, and put it somewhere so that you don't forget it, okay? Routines, we'll be following routines properly. Keep this in mind. And in regards to other academic requirements, we have one examination, final examination, 60% will be your final examination, 40% is internal assessment. Keep that in mind. And in regards to the others, we will let you know when you can come to the campus. So these are the things that I want to orient you with as we're going to take online classes. Remember the instructions. Download Google Classroom and Google Meet. Be alert for your Gmail invitation from your teachers and join that. And then the next thing is your attendance is important. 85% attendance is required from the students. And at the same time, when you're taking the classes, look for a quiet environment where nobody will disturb you, and dress properly and go to your classes with the right attitude, okay? Even though it is online, we can still see you. Do not be the one disturbing the classes. And if you're disciplined, and if report comes and you're disciplined, you cannot complain about it, okay? Cooperate with us. And regarding assignments, submit on or before the due date. Otherwise, if you submit it after the due date, it will become considered as incomplete assignment. So that means you do not meet academic requirements. That means you will not write the examination for those subjects. Keep that in mind. So assignment is very important. And lastly, routine. We will follow routine strictly. Daily schedule will be pasted out for you or will be sent to you. Download that one, print it out, and try to follow it properly. I know for the end, I like to say, now I know this is something, this probably will be the first time for most of us. I know it will be difficult, but I want your cooperation. Even the teachers that we are learning, and I know the students are learning. Let us work together so that you will not lose your year, okay? So God bless you all. Please remember what we have discussed and try to abide by the rules and follow the instructions. Thank you. You all have a good afternoon.